Now let's get inside your subconscious mind and break the trauma bond forever. Hi, my name is Ax. I'm an instant healing hypnotherapist, and in this video, I'm going to teach you guys how you can remove the trauma bond forever. Now, first thing that we need to understand is how does trauma work at a subconscious level? Now, anytime you go through a traumatic event in your life, what your subconscious mind does is it evaluates that particular situation by looking at, all right, this was the situation and the outcome of this particular situation was bad. So what does it do? It takes that screenshot and keeps it as a visual reference inside your subconscious mind. So anytime a situation in your life remotely resembles that visual screenshot, your subconscious mind will be like, all right, so this situation matches the traumatic screenshot that I have. So this means that this situation will have a negative outcome as well. So what does it do? To get your attention, it starts those panic attacks and anxiety attacks. So let's suppose you got burned by fire in your childhood or something like that, and your subconscious mind took a screenshot of that. So anytime you are near fire, your subconscious mind will do a quick visual reference check with that traumatic screenshot, and it's going to be like, all right, this situation might turn out just like my traumatic screenshot. So what is it going to do? It's going to trigger all your anxiety and panic attacks. So that's how trauma works at a subconscious level. When we are dealing with trauma bonding, what actually happens is between the ages of 1 to 9, our subconscious mind is developing, and the first relationship that we have is with our parent. Now, remember that your subconscious mind doesn't need the entire childhood to be traumatic. Even a single traumatic event with regard to one of your parents can create a trauma bonding effect. So what happens is your subconscious mind takes a screenshot of a traumatic event that you might have had with one of your parents. And once it takes the screenshot, however, what's happening is in this particular screenshot, you have an attraction towards your parent. You have a certain relationship with your parent. So what happens is that attraction becomes your trigger as well. So anytime you meet someone in your life that remotely resembles that visual screenshot of your traumatic experience with one of your parents, remember, attraction is a part of it. So what does your subconscious mind do? It starts the attraction process. But however, attraction is now a trigger. So if you have trauma bonding, attraction is actually your trigger. So anytime you get inside relationship with anyone, you have to understand that if you are attracted towards this particular person, this attraction is also a trigger. Your subconscious mind will analyze this particular person and it will go like, all right, so this person resembles the traumatic event I had in my childhood. So what does it do? It kickstarts your triggers, and attraction is a trigger. The best way to remove any trauma is that you need to understand that for your subconscious mind to remove any kind of trauma, it needs you to acknowledge the lesson so that your subconscious mind knows that you are capable enough of dealing with the situation. Anytime it feels like, all right, this particular person can now deal with this particular situation, it's going to remove the triggers. The way we deal with trauma in conventional therapy is that you try to identify the point of origin, and that can take long because in conventional therapy, you're trying to consciously analyze and identify the point of origin, that particular screenshot, and it might take long. But in my world of hypnotherapy, we cut out the conscious process. We go directly toward the subconscious mind, and we try to identify the point of origin, that particular screenshot, and we remove the influence of that particular screenshot. Within my 15 days instant healing program, that's the first thing that we do, and it works amazingly fast. Now, what happens once you remove the influence of that particular screenshot? Once we remove the influence of that particular screenshot by acknowledging the lesson, your subconscious mind goes like, all right, so this person is capable enough of dealing with a traumatic situation like this, so I don't need to kickstart the triggers. So once we remove that particular screenshot by acknowledging the lessons, the traumatic experiences in your life will end. Your relationships will become better. You will save a lot of the time and heartbreak by not being attracted to partners that resemble that traumatic screenshot. Now let's get inside your subconscious mind and break the trauma bond forever. So just sit back, relax, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, and just relax and just close your eyes. Focus on this trauma bond that you feel inside of you. All I want you to do is just rate this trauma bond on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being none, 10 being extremely high. What's the first number that comes to your mind first? The first number that comes to your mind is always the right answer. Do not change it because your subconscious mind cannot lie. Now focus on this feeling of trauma bond that you have. First impression, where is it located inside your body? Where can you feel it? Whichever body part comes to your mind first is the right answer. With the tip of your finger, touch that body part and observe what color energy do you see over there. What color is this energy? Observe this energy. Observe this feeling, and I want you to ask your subconscious mind, when was the first time that you ever felt this feeling in your life? Now, a memory will just pop up right in front of you. Do not change this memory. Now, for those of you who didn't get a memory, your subconscious mind is masking that particular memory. So all you can do is ask the subconscious mind, if this feeling was in form of a picture, any picture, how will this feeling look like? The first picture that you get is the right picture. Now, all I want you to do, whether you have the picture or a memory, is to hold this picture with both your hands in front of you. Physically hold this picture, trace the edges of this picture and see how big it is, and observe what's happening inside this picture. Now, just to check if we have the right memory or the right image, I want you to physically hold this particular picture, and by spreading your hands apart, make it bigger and observe the feeling inside your body. You're going to observe that the feeling will intensify. So here's something that we can do. I want you to shrink this picture to a size of an atom, so small that you can barely hold it, by bringing your hands together and just make it as small as you can. And once you do, I want you to observe the feeling inside your body. And you will observe that the feelings will just fade out. All I want you to do is hold this particular atom and throw it away. Now, as you do that, you're going to observe that the feeling is no more. Observe that particular body part and observe what color energy do you see over there. First impression, what color is it? Did it change the color? Whatever color it is, all you have to do is breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And while you're doing that, spread this energy all the way from your head down to your toes. With each and every breath you take, spread this energy to each and every part of your body. And with each and every breath you take, double the brightness of this energy, double the intensity, double the magnitude, keep doubling it, keep doubling it, keep doubling it until your subconscious mind says that it's done. And only once your subconscious mind says that it is done, open your eyes. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to rate this trauma bond once again on a scale of 0 to 10, and you're going to observe it's going to go down to 0. But if it doesn't go down to 0, you might need more personalized help. And this is just a general hypnosis. So everyone has a different subconscious mind. But what I want you to do is I want you to bring back that old feeling of trauma bond once again and observe what happens instead. Try to bring it back and see what happens. And you're going to observe it just won't come back. Now, for those of you for whom it didn't go down all the way to 0, this is a very generalized hypnotherapy session. And remember that it's going to take the edge off your trauma bonding, but it might not be permanent. But if you want to work with me and resolve this trauma bond forever, here's something for you guys. Hi, I am Axe, an instant healing hypnotherapist. I have developed a 15-day instant healing program. In these 15 days, I will teach you how to understand your subconscious mind map and patterns to identify your relationship blockages. Then, using instant healing hypnosis, I will teach you how to instantly heal any toxic recurring patterns, trauma bond, depression, anxiety, PTSD, or any form of physical pain in less than 3 minutes. As a bonus, I will be giving you my special conversational hypnosis method that will make you an instant magnet for anyone in less than 1 minute. Book your free mini therapy session with me by clicking the link to my website in the description below, and let's discuss how we can completely transform your life.